How is it going, everybody? This is RVT coming at you with another video predicting a wild card game for the NFL playoffs. And this game I'm going to be previewing and predicting the wild card game between the San Diego Chargers going into Cincinnati to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is going to be a fun game to watch. I mean, a young quarterback, a young team in Cincinnati, led by Andy Dalton, who's had a pretty good season. And the San Diego Chargers, who's rebounded after last year, and Philip Rivers has really had a recharge season. He has some young threats, and Keenan Allen, and a veteran, and Antonio Gates, and a balanced attack there. And these two teams did match up about a month ago, and the Bengals took the game 17-10. So I have to see if the Chargers can rebound after that one and steal this one. So these two teams, it's gonna be a fun game to watch. You have the Bengals have had a really good defense this season, really balanced on defense. They're 6th in the NFL against the pass and 6th against the run, so they have a really good secondary and a pretty good front seven. On the flip side, the Chargers, they throw the football really well. They run the football pretty well. They're a balanced offensive team, and they're pretty decent in defense as well. They're kind of vulnerable against the pass, but they're pretty good against the run. So we'll have to see if the young threats at wide receiver of the Bengals can get past that Charger secondary and play well. When looking at these two teams, I think this game is evenly matched. I think you got to give the edge at quarterback to the Chargers with Philip Rivers. Yes, I know Andy Dalton's had a great season, but he hasn't proven anything to me just yet in the postseason. They've not gone anywhere in the postseason since he's been at quarterback, so he's got to prove something to me at first before I give him the edge over a veteran, accomplished quarterback in Philip Rivers. So I give him the edge there. And also, the Chargers have been the hottest team. They've won 4 straight to make the playoffs, 5 out of the last 6 to make the playoffs against some pretty good teams. I mean, they had to beat the Chiefs, had to beat the Broncos, had to beat the Chiefs again. So it's been a tough ride for the Chargers, but they did what they had to do and made the playoffs. So it's going to be tough. And Cincinnati, on the flip side, they have won 5 out of the last 6 as well, with that lone loss coming to the Pittsburgh Steelers. The worst loss of these two, probably, I'd probably have to say the worst loss of these two is probably the Bengals losing, either the Bengals losing to the Browns or the Chargers losing to the Texans. But both those games were real early, so that really don't have any implications into it. But guys, it comes down to the pick, and some people probably can think I'm crazy, but I think it comes down to, I think I have to pick the Chargers in this one. Yeah, both teams have won 5 of the last 6. Yes, both the Bengals beat the Chargers when they played head-to-head. It was about just a little less than a month ago. But it seems, when it turns out, the team, when they match up, it seems like it's completely different the second time around. Just for example, the Seahawks beat the 49ers earlier on in the season, beat them bad. I think it ended up being 29-3, some ridiculous number. Then they come out the next time, and the 49ers won the game. So I don't think really head-to-head matchups mean as much as some people think, because, I mean, a month later a team can be completely different, injuries or anything like that. So I don't think head-to-head matchups really mean too entirely much. So I don't really put too much into that. But I just think the Chargers, as of right now, they're the hotter team. There's always seems like there's a team that makes the playoffs by the skin of their teeth and just wins a game, and it's just hot. They find a way to win, and they find a way to make the playoffs, and they just turn out to be hot. And I think the Chargers could be that team. Like I said, I don't think the Bengals haven't proved anything to me just yet. If they win the game, who knows how far they can go. I mean, they are a talented team. They might be the most talented team in the playoffs right now. They're young. But like I said, I just got to give the edge to Philip Rivers and his experience over a young guy in Andy Dalton. And that's probably the sole reason right now I'm going to pick the Chargers over the Bengals. But like I said, I do think the Bengals have more talent than the Chargers, but I think they're hotter. I think they have the more experienced quarterback right now, giving them the edge. So a fun game to watch. This is probably the hardest game to pick out of the 4 wildcard games. But I think I am going to go Chargers over the Bengals with the final score of 28-24, Chargers over the Bengals. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I know I have some Bengal fans mad at me right now, but that's my unbiased prediction. So if you want to disagree with me, let me know in the comments why you think the Bengals are going to win this game, because I know you Cincinnati fans think they're going to win. But also, if you're an unbiased fan watching this, let me know who you think wins in the comment section below, and let me know why you think that is going to happen. If that makes sense. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure to hit the like button and check the annotations on the screen. It leads you to other previews and predictions for the season, or for the playoffs, for the wild card round. And check up about right here. There'll be another annotation leading you to my full NFL playoff predictions, anywhere from the wild card game to my Super Bowl pick, etc., etc. So make sure to go check that out. Interesting video there. So be sure to follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/SRERTR. I guess that's going to be it for now. So have a safe and happy New Year. And as always, roll Tide, go Sox, and go Titans. See you guys next time. Peace.